What if I told you that brushing your teeth each day is more about who you want to be than about actually having clean teeth? It's a small act, but it signifies a commitment to personal hygiene and self-care. This simple routine is a reflection of your values and priorities. We do things consistently because they reflect who we believe ourselves to be. When you journal every morning, it's not just about writing, it's about seeing yourself as someone who values reflection and personal growth. Habits are the building blocks of our identities. The act of reading daily isn't just about gaining knowledge, it's about identifying as a lifelong learner. Working on your laptop every day might be about productivity, but it's also about seeing yourself as someone who is dedicated and hardworking. Each action is a vote for the kind of person we want to become. Preparing a healthy meal is a vote for being a health-conscious individual. Exercising regularly is a vote for being someone who values fitness and well-being. Small changes repeated consistently over time have a compounding effect. Just like watering a plant daily helps it grow, our small, consistent actions help us grow into the person we aspire to be. Imagine a plane taking off from Los Angeles. The journey of this plane can be likened to our own life journey. If the pilot adjusts the course by just a few degrees, it might not seem like much at first. This minor adjustment is akin to the small changes we make in our daily routines. However, over a 10-hour flight, that tiny shift could mean landing in New York instead of Washington, D.C. Similarly, the small habits we adopt can lead to significant changes in our life's direction over time. Our habits work the same way. Practicing yoga daily isn't just about flexibility, it's about becoming someone who values mindfulness and physical health. Writing in a planner isn't just about organization, it's about becoming someone who values structure and planning. They are the small decisions we make each day that determine the person we will become in the future. Making your bed every morning is a small act of discipline that sets the tone for the day. Organizing your workspace is a small act that reflects a commitment to productivity and clarity. What we repeatedly do ultimately forms the person we are. Reflecting in the mirror each day can be a moment of self-assessment, a chance to align our actions with our goals. Achieving a goal like finishing a marathon is the culmination of countless small decisions and actions taken consistently over time. So, remember, it's the tiny changes, the small habits that shape our destiny. Setting an alarm clock is a small step towards better time management. Reading a motivational book is a small step towards a more positive mindset. Celebrate these small wins, for they are the stepping stones to becoming the best version of yourself. Each smile, each moment of joy is a testament to the power of tiny changes. James Clear, in his groundbreaking book, Atomic Habits, offers a practical framework for understanding and changing our habits. Clear, who himself transformed his life through the power of good habits, breaks down the science of habit formation into simple, actionable steps. The book's title, Atomic Habits, refers to the idea that small changes, like atoms, can have a massive impact on our lives. It's not about making drastic changes overnight. It's about focusing on tiny improvements, 1% better each day, that compound over time, leading to remarkable results. Imagine getting just 1% better at something every day. It might not seem like much in the short term, but over a year, those small improvements would make you almost 38 times better. This is the power of compounding. Just like money multiplies with compound interest, our habits compound over time, shaping our health, productivity, relationships, and ultimately our lives. Clear emphasizes that habits are the compound interest of self-improvement. The key is to focus on small wins, on getting slightly better each day. These small wins, compounded over time, lead to extraordinary transformations. Clear introduces the 4 laws of behavior change, a simple yet powerful framework for understanding how habits work. These laws can help you build good habits and break bad ones by making small, incremental changes in your daily routine. 1. Cue. This is the trigger that initiates a behavior. It's the alarm clock that tells you to wake up, or the smell of freshly brewed coffee that makes you crave a cup. Cues can be anything that your brain associates with a specific action, like a time of day, an emotional state, or a particular location. 2. Craving. This is the desire or motivation behind the habit. It's the feeling of wanting to feel alert in the morning or the anticipation of the caffeine boost. Cravings are the driving force behind every habit, and they are what transform a cue into a powerful motivator. Without craving, there is no reason to act. 3. Response. This is the actual habit you perform. It's the act of getting out of bed or brewing a cup of coffee. The response is the action you take, and it can be a thought or a physical action. The ease or difficulty of the response can determine whether you will repeat the habit in the future. 4. Reward. This is the satisfying feeling you get after performing the habit. It's the feeling of accomplishment after a productive morning routine or the enjoyment of your first sip of coffee. Rewards are crucial because they teach your brain that the habit is worth remembering and repeating. Over time, the association between the cue and the reward strengthens, making the habit more automatic. By understanding and applying these 4 laws of behavior change, you can take control of your habits and design a life that aligns with your goals and values. Whether you want to start exercising, eat healthier, or be more productive, these principles can guide you on your journey to self-improvement. Remember, small changes can lead to big results over time. Section 5. Mastering the first law cue. In this section, we delve into the importance of cues in habit formation and how they can be the key to unlocking new positive behaviors. To build a good habit, we need to make the cue obvious and visible. This means placing reminders in our environment that trigger the desired action. Sticky notes, visual reminders, and organized spaces can all serve as effective cues. Instead of relying on willpower, we can design our environment to make the desired behavior the easiest choice. By setting up our surroundings to support our goals, we reduce the friction that often prevents us from taking action. For example, if you want to drink more water, fill up a water bottle each morning and place it on your desk where you can see it. This simple act ensures that hydration is always within reach, making it more likely that you'll drink water throughout the day. To break a bad habit, make the cue invisible. This involves removing triggers from your environment that prompt the unwanted behavior. By eliminating these cues, you make it harder for the bad habit to take hold. If you're trying to reduce your social media use, delete the apps from your phone or use website blockers to limit your access. These actions create a barrier between you and the habit you're trying to break, making it easier to focus on more productive activities. By mastering the use of cues, both visible and invisible, you can take control of your habits and steer your life in the direction you desire. Section 6. Mastering the second law, craving. To make a habit attractive, we need to pair it with something we enjoy. This is where temptation bundling comes in. For example, if you hate exercising but love watching Netflix, allow yourself to watch your favorite shows only while you're on the treadmill. To make a bad habit unattractive, highlight the negative consequences. If you're trying to quit smoking, remind yourself of the health risks and the financial burden. Section 7. Mastering the third law response. To make a habit easy, we need to reduce friction. This means making the desired behavior as convenient as possible. For example, if you want to start exercising in the morning, lay out your workout clothes the night before. To break a bad habit, increase friction. If you're trying to eat less junk food, don't keep any unhealthy snacks in the house. Section 8. Mastering the fourth law, reward. To make a habit satisfying, we need to reward ourselves immediately after performing the desired behavior. For example, if you're trying to save money, transfer a small amount to a savings account every time you resist the urge to make an impulse purchase. To break a bad habit, make it unsatisfying. You could use an accountability partner or a habit tracker app to make yourself accountable for your actions. Section 9. The journey of 1,000 steps. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Building good habits and breaking bad ones is a marathon, not a sprint. There will be setbacks along the way, but the key is to focus on progress, not perfection. Start small, be consistent, and celebrate your wins. By understanding the science of habit formation and implementing the practical strategies outlined in Atomic Habits, you can transform your life one small change at a time.